Hello everyone, this is Andrew McNair from SWAN Capital with our March 2013 Economic and Stock Market Recap. In this brief video, we will be talking about some of the important events that drove market movements for the month and in the first quarter of 2013. We will also be discussing what we could possibly see in the next days and weeks ahead. And as always, please be sure to review the required disclosure statements below. Alrighty, as you probably already know, markets turned out a phenomenal performance in March and during the first quarter of 2013. For the month, both the S&P 500 and the Dow reached new historic highs. All said, the S&P 500 gained 3.6%, the Dow 3.7%, and the Nasdaq 3.3%. Now, how about that quarter? The quarter, the S&P gained 10%, the Dow 11.25%, and the Dow 8%. So much of this great market performance we saw last month can be attributed to solid economic fundamentals. While we don't have the official first quarter GDP growth numbers in yet, some forecasts suggest growth is going to be as high as 3.5%, which would show that economic recovery is finally chugging along, even if we don't see it here at home. Speaking of home, housing remains a big driver of this growth. Housing prices are increasing while permits on new construction are rising, indicating that home builders are optimistic about future sales. On the other hand, we have unemployment, which is trending lower, but not all the news is all good. The national unemployment rate dropped to 7% in February, and jobless rates fell across 22 states. While this is a great trend, and we hope it continues, the underemployment rate and the discouraged worker rate remain very high, indicating that many Americans are still frustrated in their job searches. All right, let's change focus. How about that European debt crisis across the Atlantic, which reared its ugly head in the Mediterranean island of Cyprus, which needed a $10 billion euro bailout to keep its national banks afloat. This deal was finally reached where Cyprus would receive bailout funds in exchange for raiding the personal bank accounts of thousands of wealthy depositors. That's right, personal bank accounts. While Cyprus has avoided this disaster in the short term, these desperate measures show that the Eurozone leaders expect ordinary people to help clean up their mess. There is unfortunately very little to report here at home on the budget sequestration. Lawmakers remain in a political stalemate, with neither side interested in giving in. Both the House and the Senate passed drastically different budget bills last month, and it's unlikely the White House will enact either of them. As we start to see these full effects of this sequestration in the weeks to come, we hope there will be more developments in Washington. Now, looking ahead, we expect some short-term volatility and possibly even a market pullback as investors take profits and wait out the sequestration debates. It is common for markets to consolidate after reaching major milestones like we have. We're very pleased, however, with how markets have performed in the first quarter, but we want investors to be cautious and be prepared for some bumps in the road ahead, and even consider pulling some of those chips off the table. Also, let you know what's happening here at SWAN Capital. We have a lot of upcoming events that I don't want you to miss. So check out our upcoming events page on swan-capital.com. Once again, this is Andrew McNair from SWAN Capital signing off for the month of March 2013. I hope you found this commentary interesting and informative. We'd love to hear from you, so drop a comment in the comment section below. If you have any questions about what you heard in this update, or would just like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call, 850-380-9558, and we'd be happy to talk with you. All economic and performance data is historical and not indicative of future results. While we believe the information in this report is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision.